So just to have this most comfortable for you, you can sit with the legs out straight into a V position, whatever you prefer, and just feel grounded, so you're connecting that energy towards the earth. Lengthen out through the crown of the head, and then you're going to take your right hand to the right shoulder, and we're going to take a breath in to a breath out as we circle. So go with natural breathing, natural movement. Just find that rhythm that your body wants to settle into this evening. To relax the mind, relax the body. 2 more in that direction. And we're going to change direction. So breathing in through the nose. And you can stay out through the nose if you prefer this evening. Or you can change in through the nose, out through the mouth. So release any tension, any stress that you're holding into that shoulder line. 1 more, and we're going to change sides. So taking a breath in, breath out, and take your time, find that full circle. We're going to do another 4 in this direction. So feel freely movable through the shoulders, and change. And identify if one side feels different compared to the other. And we've got 4 more in this direction. And then we're going to bring in doubles. So bring both fingertips to the shoulders. We're going to go back for 4. I know, any crunches, any tension, and forward for 4. And release there. And then from this position, we're just going to take the right arm over the head. So we're going to take a breath in to a breath out. Inhale. Exhale. So see how smooth you can make that movement. Can you reach a little longer? And then if you want to come down onto your forearm, come down onto your forearm to increase that stretch. So breathe in, we breathe out. And just find that place that your body wants to go to feel the release, to feel the relax, to find that peacefulness within the body that'll transcend into the mind. 1 more on each side. So this is slow, smooth, relaxing this evening. Bring yourself back to centre. So we're just preparing those joints. Just cross the legs the other way. And we're going to take a little twist. So coming towards your right side, take a breath in, turn, exhale centre, inhale, opposite direction. And just let the torso float. Lengthen. Feel free as you move. Feel light and lengthened. And then you're going to see if you can increase that and just bring your left hand to the outside of your leg and press away. So you create a little bit more leverage here as you press and twist a little further. So continue with that movement, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. One more on each side. And bringing yourself back to centre. And you're going to take the arms out wide. Bring the backs of your palms together. So you're here, you breathe in. And then you breathe out as you open. So I'm just going to go side on for that. So lengthen. Inhale, reach your fingertips away. Exhale, sternum and chest to sky. So you start to make a little ripple action through the spine. And as always, you know you could do this in standing position if seated didn't suit you. So breathe in, breathe out. Keep that going. And we'll do one more here. And then just release. And then from this position, you're just going to start to take it now into a 4 point. So we're going to come onto the knees. So you're just going to turn, bring your knees directly underneath you, bring your hands underneath the shoulders. And then from this position, inhale, tuck your toes, exhale, sit back, and you're going to lengthen your arms. So you've got a flat back there, relax the head, feel that stretch. Then slide your hands back, bring your hands to support the small of the back, sternum and chest to sky, lengthen. Now try and keep the spine slightly long here. And then bring your arms above, find balance as you tuck your toes, lengthen away. So you can keep the toes tucked if you'd like a little bit more stretch here. Through the arches of the feet. Lengthen, walk your fingertips. Then drag your hands back. So if you're sending yourself through your arm line, reach out to the side, relax the shoulders, move from this position or reset the hands and lengthen. Let's do that twice more. So from here, reach up the toes. If that's where you'd like to go, reach, send the bottom back. Now you could go flat with the feet if you prefer. Relax the head and neck. Lengthen away, keep lengthening. And then you're going to slide the hands back towards you, tuck the toes, reach with the arms, lengthen. Keep the spine long, relax the shoulders. You know you've got your supported version. And then release back to centre. Just sit back, keep your arms out wide this time. And then you're going to slide your right arm through and bring your left arm now so it's on a diagonal. So rather than being directly in front of you, bring it here on a diagonal. And let the head and neck go. Find that shoulder stretch. So hold in this position. Feel you're drawing your right shoulder back. And then just release that arm line. And keeping now your left arm directly in front of you. Relax your head down. And you're going to take your right arm, you're going to lengthen, so you're going to draw a circle and release. Relax down, sweep the hand back and release down. 2 more. So it's almost a half circle here. Feel that stretch connect all the way underneath the left side of the armpit and into the back. Sweep. Now go the other way. Trace your hand along the floor and then lift back. So release down, trace around the outside and then lift up and over. Almost like a swimming stroke. Lengthen, start with a tree, and over. Trace around the outside and over. So you know you could do that on a shorter lever if you need to. Now take your right hand out at a diagonal, send your left arm through and press down. So you could do this with a hand on the wall or a hand on a chair and reach. So your right arm is at a diagonal, keep putting the left shoulder blade through. Feel that stretch to the upper body, through the shoulder. Find your breath, find your balance here, feel settled. And you're going to release that arm, bring your right arm back in front, then from this position, relax the head down. You're going to reach back and turn the palm and sweep through. So you might find you get a little bit of a chest stretch here for 2. Inhale, exhale. Now continue to sit back if you can on the bottom as you do this stretch. Now we're going to go the other way, so send your left hand across the floor and then over. So slide around the floor and then over. 2 more. Along the floor you go. Turn the palm, stretch those fingertips. Last time. Along the floor, lengthen. And then press into both hands evenly. Feel your blades lengthen, feel the arm bones grow. And then walk your fingertips out to the side, so make a T position. Stay on your fingertips. Baby bend here in the elbows. So imagine you're pulling inwards here. Drop the shoulders as you do that. And you'll get a deep stretch underneath the arm line into the chest line there. So find that stretch as you go. And then release. Just impel yourself back to center. Okay, from this position, let's come into a seated position once more. And we're going to go into a little zigzag. So you're going to bring your heels, so your feet are flexed, so hands behind you. We're going to inhale as you turn, and then we're going to exhale as you come back to center. Let the thigh bones spiral. Inhale as you go to your right. So you can just keep your hands behind you. Now, the legs don't, or the knees don't have to touch the floor. Watch you not doing this and lifting. Exhale. Inhale. This hand can come off as you come round, and then press it away. Turn the opposite way. So we're here. So breathe in. Breathe out. Just let the hips mobilise. You might find you slide and travel a little bit on this exercise. Breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to go once more. So we've evened that out. You can pick up the hand line and then return it to centre. And just release, take a little shake out of the legs. And then from here, you're going to come side on the mat, bring your feet into hip width, and then just peel yourself down. So bring your feet either hip now or shoulder, whichever suits you. Press into the feet. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, peel away one joint and turn. Feel the stretch at the front of the thighs. Feel a little connection at the back of the legs into the bottom. Breathe in, breathe out as you release one joint and turn. Just let it flow. Now let's do that with the arm then. Breathe in. So the spine peels. Breathe out. A little ripple through the back of the body. Now let's take the arms to circle. Inhale. Send the palms away. Exhale. Reverse your direction. So you're going to go out first this time. Breathe in. Feel the length into the chest line. Openness through the hips. Release. Okay, from here, slide your right leg away. Lengthen. Your left knee can stay bent to support the back. If you know your back's okay, then take it to the floor. Draw in, press out at the same time. So you can hold it lower down. Just make sure you're not wrenching your shoulders to do that. This might be a better position for you as well. Drop your thigh bone. Feel that stretch. Now turn. So your heel comes in, foot will go out. So we're going to really get into that sciatic line here as well. So depending on what you've been doing today, if you've been sat, if you've been in a fixed position, so we accent for that sciatic nerve line. Centre it, turn the other way. So try and relax the foot and turn the thigh bone. We hit all 3 lines in the back of the leg. They're going to get a nice stretch. And then returning it to centre. Point the toes this time. Now draw back a little further. You can lengthen this leg if you prefer. Keep the hip open, keep this leg down and relaxed, or stay with the leg bent and draw back. Keep lengthening away as you take that leg. Watch the bottom doesn't tuck, just keep your length. And then release. Drop the foot below the knee, circles, 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle the other way. Just keep this leg still. We're going to switch sides. Lengthen your left leg, flex, draw in, relax the thigh bone. Now release the shoulders, relax the facial muscles, find that stretch. Press off this foot, breathe in, breathe out as you draw in. And then just when you think you want to ask more, so you're going to lengthen through the waistband before you draw the leg back. And we're going to turn. So the thigh bone turns, the knee faces out, then redraw the leg. So you get a different line into the fascia, into the muscles, into that sciatic nerve. Can you drop the right shoulder into the mat? Just draw in. And we're going to turn. So go back the other way and then lengthen. So one side might turn a little more freely than the other. Again, this leg can be long, or you may just want to keep it bent. Return to centre, now point and then draw back and press away from the back line. Just draw that leg in, relax your shoulders back down. Again, this leg can be straight or stay here. And then you're going to release, hand over the top or at the side if you prefer. So if you're stirring through that honey, and stir the other way for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the other leg off the floor, drop both feet, and now we're going to do doubles. If that's okay on your back, if not, stay on singles. And reverse your direction for 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. So from here, we're just going to take your right leg away from the floor and just open it out to the side, back to centre. Just see how far it will open without lifting. Now float your opposite leg off the floor. Keep the left leg still. Now 4 more. On that right side, 2, 3, little bit of core work, 4, place your right foot down, 4 open is here on the left, 4, 3, 2, 1, take the opposite leg away, keep everything lengthened, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Either feet down or roll to your side, and we're going to roll back towards that seated position. So you're going to take it now into that inner thigh stretch. So you're going to lengthen. Now you can choose if you prefer to bring the soles of the feet together, so whichever you prefer. And then we're going to take an inner thigh stretch. Okay, so you're going to lengthen up out of the waistline, take a breath in, exhale as you come to the side, drop the top shoulder, so feel that inner thigh stretch. So you can hold underneath, you can come to the shin, the thigh. We're going to a deep waistline stretch here. Keep the knee facing the sky. And then lengthen back up to centre. I'm going to go the opposite way. Take a breath in, drop the shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and draw yourself over. So keep the knees facing the sky so you get that inner thigh stretch, and draw yourself over. So you make your own little rainbow here. Breathe in, breathe out, lengthen. And then release back up to centre. Bring the soles of the feet together if they're not already. And you're going to do that little butterfly movement here. So little butterflies. And then you're just going to hold and you're going to draw yourself in. So press the soles of the feet together. Draw yourself together. And release. Okay, from here, nearly there on our stretches, you're going to stay up here, cross your right foot unless you need to lay your back, if that's better for your body to do this stretch. And then just start to concertina yourself together, flex the foot. Then you could lift up if you wanted more, but we're just going to keep this relatively easy this evening. So you might want to come back onto your forearms. However you get more stretch, you could lay back and do this, that's fine. So any wrist issues, I'll be doing this laying down so you're not weight bearing. Breathe in, lift up. Remember, we're opening that right hip. And then, just now, if you haven't already, have one baby lift there and set that down. So you're just going to lift, release, 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out, baby movements, and then shake out. We're going to cross the opposite leg. Take a breath in, lengthen. Again, concertina yourself together so the bottom comes towards the heel. Re-lengthen the spine. And feel free if you want to come back into this position or lay down. So go wherever you need to go to feel that stretch. Take a breath in, lift, exhale, lengthen. We're getting this down the side and into the bottom. And then from this position, open through your left hip a little further. And then we're going to lift, we're going to lower an inch off the floor. Keep turning out for 2, 3, 1 more, 4, and release down. Have a little shake out. Just walk yourself back and you're going to take your left leg, either the inside or the outside of the right leg. Just turn and you can bring your hand here. Now watch you don't just force the knee to the floor. So as you do this, you're trying to twist and get a stretch through the spine, not just into your lower back or your bottom. Going to hold that. If you want a little bit more, your hand that's on the floor, it's going to turn up to the sky, but you need to place it back down on the floor and lengthen your shoulder, so you get a chest stretch as well. And then slowly release. Now we're going to stretch on the opposite side. So you're going to take your right foot to the inside, or it can stay, sorry, the inside it can stay, or it can go to the outside. So you're going to turn here. So feel that you're wrapping through the rib cage. Relax this top leg, lengthen. And then again, if you want a little more stretch, careful you're not doing this and overarching your lower back. Lengthen this right arm. So you feel that length right across the chest line. And just melt into that stretch. Feel the release, the relaxing through the spine, the openness to the chest and heart center. And release the palm down. Come back to centre, unhook. So you can stay with the legs in this position to support the back. Lengthen them if you know your back's okay. Or you could even be in a seated position as we come into that relaxation. So from here, just to finish, close the eyes and find a soft gaze. And start to slow the breathing down. We're inhaling through the nose and we're exhaling through the nose. Feel a full breath to a nourishing breath as you release through the body, through the mind. And observe how your breath is feeling this evening. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it rapid? Is it slow? There's no right or wrong. Simply observe, and then we're just going to aim for a depth in the breath and a calmness that fills the body. So master the inward breath, feel the inflation through your front line and allow that line to deflate, enabling the organs, the bones, the muscles, the joints to relax. And again, identify where you might need to relax a little further. You're holding on to a tightness in a muscle, a restriction at joints, an ache in a bone, maybe discomfort in an organ. Just allow the breath as you exhale to let it go. So exhale through those barriers, through those restrictions. And feel a lightness, fill the body, feel calmness within the mind. And see if your shoulders can dissolve further as you exhale. See if the fingertips and toes can become lighter. And let the lower back sink, find that heaviness, and feel the lightness in the wrists, in the ankles. Allow the legs to relax. Allow the arms to relax. Feel the length in the neck, out through the crown of the head. The space you create within the spine is reflected within the mind. As you've given your body and mind that permission, that space, that freedom of thought, transfer into freedom of movement. Just hold on to what that feels like. It's that place you can go back to. And then start to wiggle through the fingertips, wiggle through the toes, draw the knees one by one towards the chest. Take a little hug, a little roll from side to side. And then when you're ready, you're going to come up into that seated position. Just taking your time. And we're going to reset the body where we began. We'll go both fingertips on the shoulders, 2 circles back. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 circles forward. Take the arm over, center, Now we're going to twist to your right, centre, to your left, centre, little ripple, breathe in, breathe out, and release.